can be such a hassle. Who knew the people would adore me so much?
Hey, welcome to the stream, Riam. Sima. How are you doing? Or hold up. Wait, is it a new week? I don't even know. I think today is Saturday? Yeah, today is Saturday. So not a new week. So I can keep on firing for this. Hello. I messed that up. Did you? Oh, you put an L or an I at the end, huh? Don't worry, I didn't even notice until you mentioned that. Like, the chat is actually very far away from my face. And, what do you call it? I got poor eyesight, so I wear glasses, but I'm not wearing them right now, so I didn't even notice. Hold on, I'm just gonna use up my resin. Trying to build up as much adventure books as possible. How much I have? 1,400. I want to be able to level up a lot more characters. Especially when Navia comes out.
Shower me with praise! Hey! Rest and rebuild! Let the world collide!
There is no escape! Inazuma shines eternal!
I forgot. I think I asked this before last time, but do you play Genshin still? And then if you do, are you gonna try to play Hoyo versus next game, Zenless Zone Zero?
Everyone hold hands! Hold the line! Yoo-hoo! Temple of Wisdom!
Miscalculated.
Shine me!
I see everything! Let my name echo in song! Covenant of the Deep! Rest and rebuild!
Good luck for those wanting Naga, and want my good luck, don't need it until not none. Oh, that's right, you're saving for the... like the next Archon, right? Because you have like multiple alt accounts, is what you mentioned, from what I remember. Do. Yeah, Navia's kit looks pretty cool. I like her burst. Looks pretty fun. And then her weapon is new. I'm assuming we're gonna see more of those when we reach Natlan. I also plan to get Yansan. Yansan? Who's that? Is that from... I don't even know. Did they even mention that character?
Illusion shattered!
Shower me with praise! Allow me!
There is no escape! Torn to oblivion! Ha!
Get you and you. Let's go over here now. The girl who showed up in the Nyland part in the Traveler's Road. Oh, okay, that little girl. I wonder if she's like old as heck though.
Hey!
Let's move.
Yoo-hoo!
Shine down.
Disgusting.
Everyone hold hands!
There you Illusion shattered.
I see everything! Rest and rebuild! Shower me with praise! Let the world collide!
Now you shall perish. I can still.
In the end!
There is no escape.
Alright, how many more do I have? 2 more.
Hey! Make yourselves at home! Yeah, yeah! Everyone hold hands! Billowing surge! Ah! Let's move out.
Shine down.
Hey! Allow me... time to shine! Yeah! This may hurt a little. I see a scar.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Oh, another hour. Oh, I already got that confused, so I guess I don't have to worry. Insane, let's see. Insane looks like she may have elf ears unless she's half or 1% of the evolved dragons on that land. I'd be really surprised if she's an elf. She didn't really give off elf vibes. But then again, you know, elves don't really exist in real life, so I guess elves can be whatever people want them to be. Alright, what do I have to do? So there's 5 quests I have not done. Happy birthday. Wish fulfilling treasure hunt. Am I in the middle of that? Obtain. Look for clues. Might as well do this one, why not? Investigate. Empty pedestal. If you look closely, you can see a notch left by the sharp implement. What's this? Based on the shape and depth, this was made by a small knife or something similar. So, where is the knife now? Let's add this to our notes. Alright. Guess we're just gonna be doing this. Commonly found button that shows signs of having its thread. Button doesn't look like there's anything special about it. Let's record this in our investigation notes. Simple button thread. This bottle's stained and it smells fishy too. Information retrieved. This item is related to a resident's testimony. Let's record this in our investigation notes. A dirty empty wine bottle from which a strange smell waves like a sea filled with salty fish. Huh. And then I guess we talk to this suspicious person. Isana being elf or dragon halfling, we may never know until Hoyoverse tells us. Yeah. Well, gold and silver bosses. I didn't expect to run into you here. Gold and silver bosses. Is she part of Dia's party? I don't remember. Well, the Eremites are invading. Who are you? What's an Eremite doing here? Hey, you don't recognize me? Great. That means my disguise is a huge success. Alright, hand over your friendship fees. We will never give you any more, huh? Wait a minute, friendship fees. A warm hug works too, or maybe a pat on the shoulder. Even a fist bump would be nice. Reunion should be celebrated with happiness and cheer. Aren't you happy? The guest Tenshukaku, the slayer of the 3,000 bandits in 7 days, and the twin stars of Brilliant Valor. This string of strange names and the way you greet us with boss. I don't remember now. Are you Soka? Oh! So, she's in... Bingo, you got it right. Soka, mercenary mode, is making her debut. Honestly, you seem to be in high spirits. Why are you acting like... just like Hania? You're like completely different person as well. Are you wearing Hania's clothes? Well, it's good like me, right? It's light, flexible, breathable, making it perfect for life in the rainforest, and just right for Fontaine too. I say quite cool once I tie my hair up. It's perfect for running errands in Fontaine, and I don't even need mist flowers, corollias for heat relief. Speaking of which, have you seen Hania? We're releasing an improved version of Fungus Mechanicus known as Little Fungi Fantastic Fiesta here in Fontaine. It comes with brand new opponents. The pieces were carefully selected and designed based on adventure stories from everywhere. Every Little Fungi moves has been redesigned as well, so playing it is guaranteed to be a fresh experience. And even more wonderful experience, you say. Well, it's more exciting to go up against moving opponents. Commanding our fungi friends to victory should feel more awesome than ever. Okay, so she doesn't even relate to this quest I'm doing right now. For a second, I was like, wow, this quest like was released a little further back. We've heard from Hania that you stand in front of the Steambird's office because you're putting advertisements in their paper. Is that the case? That's right, I have an appointment with a journalist to write text for it. Don't worry, writing's my specialty. Balfour was invited by the Fontaine Research Institute to look for technical support personnel to improve the wisdom words, so we're each doing our own thing for now. I want to play around with you when I'm done, so please wait for me. Wiat for me. The misspelling, unless that was on purpose. You can do it, Soka. Alright, back to this one. Yeah, that seems to have already been opened. The writer's desires had dissipated. Iron doesn't get it. What's this? What's with this letter? Let's record this in our investigation notes. I guess Yayamiko told Soka to live in Sumeru forever. Yep. Have you searched the entire scene? Are you sure you haven't missed anything? We got so much evidence, footprints, and a bottle. Paimon's brain is almost fried. Let's think. Arukubox, does this give us any leads? Maybe something that tells us what to do next. Okay. Let's look at the letter. Or maybe the button. Comment this with science having its thread snapped. Footprints of different deaths with different patterns that's trying overnight. It should belong to 4 different individuals. Alright, where's the letter? This is one from a resident near the scene road if you're asking about anyone else. I did often see Arukubox hanging around near the entrance, especially lately. He seems to be sleeping there every night. Actually, wait. It's like cool. This one. Nope. I know it's not the drunk, but he should have information, right? Since he's there every night. Alright, whatever. Let's just do this one. Anyways, that could belong to the victim, right? Who knows? That's money from the resident near the scene where the drunken vagrant. Oh, I know him. That's Roger. I've seen him near the docks. He's always begging for a drink from the vendor. Honestly, he wasn't like this before. That's money from the resident near the scene where if you're asking about anyone like that. I also see a kid going to the paper's office, but he never goes inside. He just wants to be around here, so rather. Maybe he just likes toys. That's it. Hypothesis incorrect. So there's a kid, a drunk, and a beggar. And then the 4th one should be Arthur. It's only for resident near the scene if you're asking about anyone. I have to see. Nope. That's the same thing. Hey, welcome to stream Liquor Store 58. What's up, Autos? WTH is this quest. Love your Discord server, by the way. Thank you, thank you. I need to talk on there more. Like, I've been playing other games on a local Discord server, one that's like, you know, in my area. So that's what I've been doing lately. So like, I see everything that happens in Discord still. It's just that most people that come to the Discord are from like different countries, so it's hard to really, what do you call it, do anything besides talk about Genshin. But then like, I already talk about Genshin all the time on stream. But how are you doing, Store 58? That's money for the resident of the Steam Bird. Alright, whatever. Let's pick that one. Oh, that's Roger. I literally got no clue how that just connects, but whatever. Things are a bit clearer now, but Paimon's not sure anything we found is very useful. Paimon guess the best lead is Vagrant Roger. Yeah, the drunk? I agree. One set of preferences must be his, right? And he sounds like the most suspicious. Why so? Well, he's a vagrant, and vagrants are meant to wander about, but he stays in one place. He's definitely up to something. I guess that makes a little sense. Trust me, I'm right. Let's go and check out the dock. Someone said they saw him there. Unsealed letter. A envelope containing no particularly special information. If there's any information here, then it's that the letter within is already gone. Alright, I guess we're going to the pier. Oh, all the way over here? Do they even have docks at the city? Maybe we're here? I don't even know. Alright, let's go over here. Yeah, since we're doing a quest, we might as well use Traveler in the party, huh? Doing good, just waiting to skip writing banner for C1 Miko since I already have Yoimiya. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting R3 for my Raiden Shogun. What I'm doing, like, each rerun that she has, I'm just getting like one refinement at a time. That's like the most economical way for me to get her to this C6 R5 at the moment. But yeah. Excited for her rerun. Man, Roger has to be hiding somewhere. Hiding here somewhere he owes, so he has to pay. Find him for me. Okay, so that's why he's begging, because he's in debt. And as if not paying his debt wasn't enough, he's made me chase him after him. I'm going to trash his place and break his legs. Now you better leave that puppy alone. What are you barking at? Nah. We are not gonna let this be another John Wick thing. We're gonna break your legs first. Stop. What are you doing? Who are you? Mind your own business. Director 42, look at the uniform. They're the mirror shoes phantom. Maybe we should fall back? I don't care about who they are. Suit yourself, man. With me. Oh wow, they're gonna try to hit this Millicene? Wait, is she gonna fight?
What you got?
Okay, yeah, I thought so. I was like, can they actually fight? Nah, if I let her get hurt,
Everyone hold hands.
you will not forgive me. Director 42, the blonde one and the robot are difficult to handle. Blasted in mud, I slipped and fell, guess Roger got lucky. Okay, let's move. I see you're a fighter, Arukubox. Oh, that's nothing for her. Woof woof. I don't need to thank me, pup. We're looking for your master. Does he owe people money? Hey, listen, pup. Your master took Sir Arthur to pay off a debt, right? Spit it out. Where's he hiding? In my humble oh, I forgot the garden mech was with us. My humble analysis, the line of questioning will fail due to language incompatibilities. The puppy looks at you as if to say, yeah, obviously. Then, let's search the area. The thief must be here somewhere. Alright, I guess we're gonna find more clues. Investigate, that's just regular stuff. I'm gonna rob his stuff and send. Oh, never mind, that's an old photo. A picture of a loving couple. Man, I swear, the art in Genshin is so nice. Especially in Fountain. It reminds me of the photo that you get from the Narcissus and Cruise Quest. Old photo. Curve. Information retrieved. The woman in the photo is... Oh, he knows? Curve? Let's look at his clothes. Ragged clothes. Ragged old clothes from who knows where, emitting an odd smell. Stopped watching anime for the meantime since I've been receiving bad words like creep and pedo because of the anime community reputation. Honestly, I don't think you should let that deter you from watching anime. Like that's just words. Like if you're really bothered by that, just don't talk to anybody about anime. Like you can literally just watch anime on your phone without anybody in the world ever knowing. Not that it's anything shameful. I mean there's hentai, right? But like unless they're watching that, you know, I think you're good. Because like honestly, I feel like it's the opposite. I feel like anime has a better reputation than what they had back then. Because like when I was growing up, like if you watch anime, you're weird. You're just a weird person. But then nowadays, like you see animes at conventions and whatnot, and even in people cosplaying as anime characters at like Comic-Con, which is crazy. Don't hit me, so you're Roger. I don't have any more, not a single coin. That's okay, we chased the debt collectors off. Oh, wonderful, and what a charming young Millicene you are. You're right, I am Roger, and when I make it big, I won't forget to reward you generously. Dream on, you thief, we're with the Merchant's Fancy, and we're here to arrest you. You stole Sir Arthur last night, didn't you? Stole Sir Arthur, aye. Confess, who do you sell it to? Sell it? Oh, is Sir Arthur a dog? My Hero Academia Attack on Titan Reputation. Okay, so My Hero Academia, the fan community from that one, I can agree with. But Attack on Titan, like people who watch Attack on Titan are pretty cool. At least a lot of the ones I've seen and met and talked to with. But you know, remember, I live in like one state in one area, so my what do you call it? My sample size of analysis is pretty small when comparing it to the rest of the world. But from my experience, I feel like Attack on Titan should be better. Together with Redo and the Healer, and that's the kind of stuff. I mean, are you watching Redo of the Healer? I know what Redo of the Healer is. Just to let you know. But like, are you watching that? Is that because like if you're openly talking about Redo of the Healer, I can see why. I can see why. My Hero Academia, maybe. Attack on Titan, I don't know. Especially since it's finished already. But yeah, Redo the Healer, yeah, that one deserve everything, because like I won't lie, I have watched it, and I don't really like the main character. he doesn't do anything he does for the good. It's just more just for revenge. Like the first revenge was understandable, but everything else is just like he's just looking for a reason just to make trouble. He's not even doing it to help people. He's doing it just for his own benefit. That's why I don't like that. But that's it. He stole Sir Arthur by Hydro Archon, as if a person of my sanity would do such a thing, and I've been hiding in the chest ever since yesterday evening. Oh really, Curve? What's the verdict? Biodata anonymously identified. Mr. Roger, you're lying. Me? Lying nonsense. Calling me slander? Where's the evidence? The bottle by the steamboat. We found a bottle by the steamboat just like these ones you left it here, right? Even if the bottle is the same, that doesn't mean that I left it there. Why? A place the size of a fountain must be full of drunkards like me. Result replicated. Biodata now being identified. Mr. Roger, you are lying. Oh, so they have his DNA. So they can actually, what do you call it? Identify DNA? That's crazy. Hey, what's with this metal bucket? If I'm going to have my honesty and nobility smeared, I want an actual person to do it. Less shouting, listen here, thief. We're going to turn this place upside down and shake it to see if any evidence falls out, so there's no crying when we find something. Also, isn't that garden mech piloted by a real person? So technically it is a real person, just not the robot itself. Don't judge me, I was recommended to. Alright, I wasn't judging you. But the fact that you said don't judge me, I'm judging you now. I am judging you now. Because that, like I said, I was just talking about when I watched it and my thoughts on it. That one is definitely a very perverted. I think it's very perverted. And there's actually no morale to the story. Like, it looks like there is at first, but then you realize over time that the character, like I'm sure he would have been good if nothing bad happened to him. But the fact that stuff happened to him, and he's only like, what do you call it? He's not exactly making things worse. He's actually making things better, which is the weird part too. But like his reasons behind making things better isn't actually a good reason. Not that what he's doing is bad. It's just like the actual character itself. It's like, I don't know. How is Fountain that advanced to the point of DNA this? I got no. I mean, I guess we can make robots that move, but not like this. So I guess in that sense, Fountain is advanced in a way. My puppy looks at you as if waiting for something. Alright, what are you waiting for actually? Is he snitching on him? Oh, what's he doing? He's going to his owner, isn't he? He's a snitch. I know, he must have recognized the scent. The bottle must have Vulture's scent on it. Yeah, why are you lying to your puppy like that? Lombroso, did you have to? Oh my lord. Vulture, see, the dog recognizes your scent. Do you still deny that you were at the newspaper office? Okay, calm down, won't you? And Lombroso, you traitor. What are you gonna do? You're gonna give him stitches? I'll beat you up before you can do that. Lombroso wags his tail happily as if saying, I don't understand. Bro, Redo the Healer is mod. Have you seen others like the Kaiser and Kuroino? But I disagree, I'm innocent. Alright. I don't know what the Quasar, whatever the frick that is. Kuroino, that's a hentai, right? That's a straight, I think, yeah, I only know Kuroino because of my friends. And that's a straight up hentai. That's a straight up hentai. At least Redo a Healer like has a story. It's not a good one, but it's a story. But Kuroino, that's a straight up hentai. You got no defense there. You got no defense there. But I have no idea what Quasar is. But Kuroino, that's a straight up hentai. it's like comparing Boku no Pico to like My Hero Academia or something. That's just ridiculous. Okay, if you were spot on, how did you know? You need to detect liars. Correct, Miss Paimon, really? You're a lie detector? Hey, didn't we talk about prying into other people's private lives? Get to know us first. Hurry up and complain, Roger. What did you do? Well, that's my private light, isn't it? It's not private when somebody's missing. How dare you, fess up or you'll be enjoying plenty of privacy in the fortress of Mirapede. Yep, tell him. No, okay, I admit I've told a tiny little lies, but I didn't steer Sir Arthur honest. I slept by the same bird's entrance last night, that's all. When I went to sleep, Sir Arthur was there, but when I woke up, it was gone, and I was worried that people would suspect me, so I ran. Yo, we gonna do lethal later? Yeah, sure, we can do lethal company later. Probably after I'm done streaming, though. My little sister says she wants to do Valor, so I'll play some Valor with her, and then after I'm done doing that, then we can do it pretty much around the same time. Probably like 6 or 7 is when I can play lethal. Maybe even sooner. We'll see. That's not the full story. That's not true. I was hoping to get some work there, you know, start off by picking up litter, and maybe some big wig might spot your potential, then whoosh, your career takes a while. Seems like you're the one causing the litter with your stinky wine bottle. That's not going to impress any bigwigs, that's for sure. I don't believe it. He's lying again. Have you seen Deku fanboy fan art? No, I have not seen Deku fanboy fan art. Why would I look up stuff like that? I'm not saying I have a problem with gay stuff. I don't purposely look up hentai. What are you even trying to say? Are you trying to like is your point to say that there's a lot of degenerates within the anime community? Because like that I agree with, but to like apply it as like a whole, I don't think so. I don't think so. But no, to answer your question, no, I do not see Deku fanboy fan art. All right, I don't. I just get up, play games, eat food, play more games with my friends like Jerry over here, and then call it a day. It's true. Let me finish. I know how I look now, but I used to work at the Palais Maronia. Well, it was my wife that got me the job. Her family used to be a big deal, and they still have some connections. Anyway, I used to be respectable. Really, I'm not sure which is worse, begging for food or relying on your wife. I won't say that. I want to become successful under my own steam, obviously, but that's when the problem started. A while back, some people offered to let me in on their business. Don't worry about the startup funds, they said. You can owe us, so I signed up. Oh, so he got some... he got scammed by some loan sharks. I soon realized that the goods they were giving me were unsellable garbage, and then... Oh. They were just straight up scam artists. They weren't even loan sharks. And then they started demanding I pay what I owed them. What were those people who were here? Yeah, I didn't have any choice but to pawn things from home to get some money, but I didn't realize what I had taken belonged to my wife, something her grandfather left her. When she realized this, I was too scared to tell her the truth, so I said that I lost the money again on me. She was furious and threw me out. Why not tell the truth? Maybe she'd have forgiven me if she'd known. Does this guy know What about telling the truth? If he claimed he lost the gambling, he could blame bad luck, but if he lost on bad business deal, he'd have to admit being a good-for-nothing loser. But what does this have to do with the newspaper? Got you. You just contradicted yourself. You do watch hentai shows. What? What are you talking about? I got no clue. Like, we're talking about hentai because you're saying you watch hentai, and I'm saying I know about it because, well, Boku no Pico, that's one thing. Cool, you know, that's for my friends. But like, those I see are like common. And then Quasar, I got no clue what Quasar is. And Deku Femboy, what the frick are you talking about? That's slander. I got no clue. This conversation was about you, by the way. Just an FYI. Curve, is that true? Faraday has returned to normal. Rain, Mr. Roger is not lying. Huh, so it really wasn't him. So did you see anything suspicious last night? I did. I was woken up by some noise and I think I saw someone very small running away. That's suspicious, right? Someone small, the same as from the residence mentioned by a young boy. Could be him. Russell wags his tail happily. He seems to know he's being talked about. Now that you mention it, Lombroso has an excellent sense of smell. Why don't we see if he can pick up a scent? I was not sure it'll work, but it's worth a try. But yeah, welcome to stream, Kiki. Yeah, don't mind Story 58 over here. He's just... I think he's trying to convince himself that he's not the only pervert here. He's trying to defend to me that the reason why he doesn't want to watch anime is because people call him weird for watching hentai, and you know, it's fine to watch hentai, but I don't think you need to brag it to everybody else that you do, which is the weird thing. So don't mind him. Don't mind him. I think he's just trying to I think he's trying to feel like he's not alone for whatever reason. I'm just letting you know that I don't care if you watch hentai. Perfect date. I'm sure other people like you do watch it a lot. Alright. But I don't think you should compare hentai to the anime community. Like, of course there's people from the anime community that watch both. But like, to apply the hentai community to the whole community is kind of weird. Like, have you seen like Spy X Family? Like, everybody's pretty chill who watches Spy X Family. Spy X Family is pretty cool. You should probably just watch shows that are like that or something, you know? No, I don't watch hentai shows since people recommend it to me. So I'm feigning ignorant. What? What? Why the heck are you comparing? Yeah, why the heck are you comparing hentai shows to anime then? Like, it doesn't make sense. You're saying you're basically saying that you don't watch hentai because no, you don't watch anime is what you said because people think you're watching hentai, right? And then now you're saying I watch hentai. Like probably the closest thing I watched to hentai was probably like We Do the Healer. Oh, and then High School DxD. I'm not gonna lie, I watched that and I enjoyed that. High School DxD is the GOAT. I don't care. If you think I'm weird for it, go ahead. Nobody forces you to watch anything weird. But yeah. What's another perverted one? I don't even know. Like, what's a perverted anime that people like actually show on TV? Oh, here's a funny one. Actually, what is it called? There's just one anime that's about like just girls using their butts to hit other girls in an arena. It's like Keijo? I don't know. I forgot what it's called. It didn't do so well, but you know, for the for all the boys in the community, it was a hit. It's just not as a community as a whole. that one, yeah, I think it was called Keijo. That one's hilarious to watch. Like, it's so ridiculous how good the animations are, but it's so ridiculous like what the story's about. You'd have to watch it. I think it's on Crunchyroll. I think I watched it on Crunchyroll. Yeah, any perverted anime that I watch is either on High Dive or Crunchyroll. Oh yeah, and there's Shokugeki too. You should watch Shokugeki. You know, if you want people to, to really cringe, then you should watch Shokugeki. That one, that's actually a good anime, by the way. Aside from the fan service that they do,
Respect must be given to the will of every creature.
it's actually good
Each
because
fish
it's
in the
actually
ocean
made
swims
by
in its own
an
direction.
actual chef. The story. So like, if you want to learn about food, then you should definitely watch that one or read it. I read it before it came out, and it was super good. And then I found out later that the author who made Shokugeki, because it's a food anime, he's also a chef, which makes a whole lot of sense because like the details he puts into the dishes and everything, it's like crazy.
Yae Publishing House has released numerous works that lay out military strategy in a simple and pragmatic
Or you
way.
watch that show? Are you on crack?
Those are my
Shokugeki?
favorite.
Not only I watched that show, I watched it with my family. Okay, I watched it with my family. I watched it with my brother, my little sister, my mom. Okay, and like, of course we cringe at the parts where it's just like, you know, the foodgasms part. That's what people call it, foodgasms. But like, you can't ignore the quality of detail that they put into the actual dishes. Like, if you just take away the fan service part, like it's actually a really good anime and manga and story. But if you think that's crack, you know, then how do you view Redo of Healer? Because you said Redo of Healer is mild. That says something. So like, the fact that nothing really nothing, like, what do you call it? Like, no actual intercourse happens in freaking Shokugeki, but the fact that you call that crack and you said Redo the Healer is mild, that's crazy. You're on crazy talk. Yeah, you definitely watched the perverted stuff. Yep, you out of yourself right there. The fact that you called Redo the Healer mild, and the fact that you called Shokugeki crack is crazy. Is this Roger and his wife? But yeah, you're probably the type of people that like see like one fan service thing and you call it hentai. That's the mindset that you have. Crazy. You can't even look at the story. SMH. Let's see. Let the puppy sniff the clues. Alright. The puppy looks at you as if you're waiting for something. Alright, what about the simple button? Wolf? Where's he going? Quick follow the puppy. What's another pervert anime? High School and Undead? I forgot. I think it was called High School and Undead. It's an old anime, but it was very good. I mean, obviously it had a lot of fan service, but like the action, the story was actually pretty good. So obviously it's about like what do you call it? A zombie apocalypse, blah blah blah. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's been so long since I watched that. That one I would say is pretty perverted, but you know, Yeah, it was cool and perverted, so it's whatever. What's another? That's right. There's a lot of animes out there that's fan service. But like, I feel like the older ones are like the better ones for whatever reason. Look, there's someone at home in that house over there. Let's go ask. Wolf, wolf. I'm back. What have I missed? Just me following this puppy.
Everyone hold hands. Allow me. Positions. Yeah.
Umbroso. Wolf, wolf. Oh, is it these kids over here? Well, I did get testimony that there was a kid over here. So the button belongs to the kid? I don't know anything. Also, I hate you all. Aye. Alright, Kevin. Sorry to interrupt. What do you guys want? Why is she on guard? Don't worry, madam. We're agents from the Moderators Phantom, and we're investigating a theft. A button linked to your family was found at the scene. Do you have any comments? Well, I saw that on for Kevin just recently, but Kevin's a good child. He couldn't possibly be mixed up in theft. I knew it, madam. I regret to say that you have raised a thief. Oh my gosh. She needs to calm down. Stop accusing. Ay. Please be a reasonable agent. Even if this Kevin's button, all that proves that he was at the newspaper office. I like how she's very reasonable. Maybe she knows how Melusines act. And why would he be there if not to steal? To read the newspaper, probably? Did you just say newspaper office? Yeah, how did he know that's where that theft happened? I know. You must have misheard me. Oh, so she wasn't there. So, we weren't even there for freaking... What do you call it? Yeah, we weren't even there for her. We're just talking about Kevin. So that means she was there as well. Ironclad, irrefutable evidence. Don't try to lie your way out of this. You'll only make things worse for you and for your son. No, my son didn't mean to steal anything. He only took that knife to defend himself. A knife? I thought we were looking for a mechanical steamboat. No, you mean Sir Arthur? But Kevin only had a knife when he came home. Madam, Madeline, why did your son go to the newspaper? What did he do there? Tell us everything. Well, my Kevin just adores that steamboat outside the newspaper office. Every time we go into town, he goes to visit and tells it all his troubles. Yesterday evening, we had a bit of a fight and Kevin stormed off to the newspaper office. But this time, he came back with a knife. He said he found it stuck in the steamboat's pedestal. So that explains the notch. But why did he take the knife? He said that he noticed Sir Arthur was missing and wanted to find it, but then some drunken man staggered towards him. He got scared and picked up the knife. Could we see the knife? I told him to get rid of it. I was worried it might cause trouble. That knife could be a clue. We'll need to ask Kevin where it is. I wish you could, but he's run off again. We're arguing a lot at the moment about his father, you see. His father's a mechanical engineer, posted outside the city. Kevin hasn't seen him for a long time. He's having a bit of an early rebellious phase. He's furious with his father for not being here. Your problem child, huh? Not easy to deal with still. We'll need to find him and ask about that knife. Alright.
Hold the line. Turret, bring refuge.
I just forgot that we have this conversation. At least you watch hentai. Also W. Nah. The stuff I watch may be perverted. That's anime. But whatever you mentioned before, that's hentai. That's straight up hentai. And that's my final word on that. And that's not an opinion. That's an actual fact. Take it or leave it. You see like one little fan service and you call that hentai. SMH.
Let's move out.
SMH. Come on, Blossom,
I see
please.
everything.
Who are you? Why are you making such an unholy racket? You might want to try saying things. We just saved you. Thanks, haha, what's up? Why the angry face? You gonna hit me? Kid, a thumping would do you good, but we're professionals. Manage these phantom Asians. We don't beat people in public. In public? Public? So, in private? But we do need to ask you some questions. If you need anything from us, we'll have to take you in, and then, well, we won't be in public, will we? Oh, is that a threat? Take me in? Sure, go ahead and take him in too. Take who? Him? Who's that? Balland. That's his name. You should arrest him too. Is that your father? Is he a criminal then? I wish he wasn't. I haven't seen him for a year. Oh no. No wonder Madeline said this guy used to complain that to Sir Arthur. Paimon guesses that's the root of the problem? Complaining that to laugh. I was working out how to get set up his speech patterns. You haven't realized, I guess, that everything it says is programmed in advance. No, we do it. It's not hentai compared to Korino. Alright. I will admit that apparently Redo the Hero is an anime. But I feel like among all animes out there, that one's hentai. That one should belong in the hentai category. No cap. No, there's no way that is not a hentai. Like literally, it isn't like one thing. Like the difference between that and Goblin Slayer. Goblin Slayer, like it does happen, but they don't like actually show it like every single episode. And Redo the Hero, they saw it every single episode, and they know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. I'm going to program to say Ballland is a big fat weasel all day, every day. But that's why you were hanging out next to Sir Arthur. Wow, you really are a problem child. But I guess if I say that though, then I guess Redo the Hero is a hentai, and I have watched hentai, so I guess you're right. I guess you're right. You don't think I took Sir Arthur G? Sure, I'm a problem child, but stealing a mechanical seabird isn't one of those problems. In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin, you have come into contact with a knife. Wait, this robot can speak. How does it do that? Is it the same as Sir Arthur? Shows how much you know. Curve is much more sophisticated than Sir Arthur. For a star, he doesn't need to be told what to say. But yeah, whoever recommended you to redo the healer, they knew what they were showing you. They knew exactly. Let's see. Say Ballland is a big fat weasel. I know you can do it. First, you must prove that statement is true. To be honest though, I haven't actually finished it. The Redo the Healer. I got tired of it after like 3 episodes. I thought the main character was gonna be like cool. He's not cool. He's not cool. He does good things, but he doesn't do it for the right reasons. Do not confuse Kuro with others. He's no liar. I'm gonna leave to play Yu-Gi-Oh, so I'll catch you later. Start talking in your Discord server though. We'll see, we'll see. But he didn't, so the deal's off. Listen, Brad, I don't think you understand. If we find Sir Arthur, you can carry on with your slander of your father, right? We're on the same side here. Oh, that makes sense, so... Okay, I'll tell you. I threw the knife into the sea. I'll mark the spot on your map. Now hurry up and find Sir Arthur. That's more like it. Is there anything else you should tell us? The more we know, the faster we can find Sir Arthur. Let me think. I went to Steambird, but Sir Arthur wasn't there. Instead, there was... That night, then a drunk man came at me, so I panicked and grabbed a knife to fight him off. That's it. So that's what happened, Curve. Did you spot any problems? In my humble analysis, Mr. Kevin is not lying, but I did notice anomalies within Madame Madeleine's pupil dilation and breathing earlier. Was she lying? I'm unable to confirm that. There was, however, a data fluctuation when she told us that his father, a mechanical engineer, posted outside the city. Oh, mechanical engineer, and then Sir Arthur, who's a mechanical seabird. That makes a lot more sense. I can explain that to you. She was lying. Pop doesn't know a spring from a spanner, as if he could be an engineer. My mother's a very experienced liar. She practices on me every day, you see, so you wouldn't be able to tell. A little while ago, she brought a puppy home and said it was a present from my father, but I stuck. You look at the letters and it was from some other man. Some other man? Well, maybe that man is your new father, right? So congrats, kid. I hope your new father does a better job than the old drunken leech. I might not like what you say, but at least you're being straight with me. I wish my mom would do that. Wow, this kid is a real Chad. It's like, I know what you said is really rude as shit, but at least you told me the truth. Kevin, don't dwell on that. Your mother's just trying to protect you. She's worried you won't be able to cope if you have to deal with too much all at once. I don't want to know. It's knowing things that causes all my problems. No, it's the exact opposite. Your problems come from not knowing too much. Or not knowing enough. Not knowing enough? For example, you still don't know that humans lie constantly. Your mother, your father, even you. That's the answer to your problem, kid. And when you realize that, you'll stop having such high expectations. Then you'll be a kid with answers, not problems. Answers? I'm feeling kind of attacked. Oh, did you disagree? Alice, you never ever told a single lie? Forget it, I don't need to know the answer. I'd rather like you right now, so let's not spoil this beautiful moment. The more important thing is to find the knife. We gotta go. Kid, think about what I said and find the answers you need. Don't listen to her, Kevin. Listen to Pyron. Go home and have a good talk with your mom. If she lied to you, it's because she had a good reason. I know, maybe I should go home. I felt like she was onto something for a bit until she said that. Like, you gotta remember that she's a Millicent, so she might not comprehend or maybe articulate her words as well to human. So this is where Kevin got rid of the knife. I think it's time to get wet. Okay, but Curve can't go underwater, unfortunately. So I need to stay here with them. Sorry, I guess it's up to you. You know what? We've already met a robot dog, and he could swim. I guess this Curve isn't that advanced. How dare you suggest Curve is less advanced than a dog? He's just not feeling very well. What was the dog's name anyway? When Curve is better, we'll have a competition and see who wins. Someone being unnecessarily competitive. In my humble opinion, we should be looking for evidence. Alright, let's go diving. Arukubox, we need clues. Underwater and search for the blade. Let's see, nothing here. Looks like we gotta look somewhere else. How far did he chuck it? There's no way it fell in here. How did it get over here? Oh, the crab. Okay, that makes sense. Wait, water saying dinner knife? Dollar card curve, we got the knife here, take a look. This could match up with the notch on the pencil, but it's just an ordinary table knife. Why wouldn't any criminal carry one like that? Or maybe they ate at a restaurant, stole a knife there, then dropped it at the scene of the crime. I give your deduction skills 1 point out of 1,000. I don't know. I feel like that could be reasonable. Relevant information retrieved a month ago. The Steamboard exposed a case of fraud involving the Elegant Tableware Confrery. The Elegant Tableware Confrery. Oh, I remember that. A life like this was part of the evidence gathered. Ha, they must be responsible. There you go again with the must be. Really? We can head back to the office and confirm it. We got enough time left today. I thought you two weren't really investigators. Can you really check up on other cases? Okay, I guess we're kind of friends now, so I'll tell you. I'm an evidence clerk with the Marriage's Phantom. It's just getting a piece of evidence from the stores. It's easy peasy. Hey, what? Is that even a job? So Curb is. Evidence indeed. Wow, the evidence is running around solving cases. And why not? You aren't even evidence, but you're doing the same. But then an editor-in-chief, Frazee, say something about the Curb being remotely operated. She was helping maintain Curb's cover. She seemed to know his story, which is that he's a lie detecting robot. That's hard to believe. How come Paimon's never heard of something that incredible? Because he's been stuck in the evidence storeroom. Curb is a vital piece of evidence in a case dating back 30 years. Also, you're secretly investigating that shocking crime to identify the true perpetrator? As if my life's that exciting, I just got bored and decided to take Curb out for a walk. And that's it? Curb, what do you think? Validated anomaly identified, Asian title card, you're lying. Oh, Arukubox, I was just saying that I was starting to like it, now you're using the muscle protocols loopholes against me. So what protocols now? You mentioned those earlier or something, didn't you? My great creator, Dr. Moso, added some rules to my core programming to ensure the accuracy of my lie detecting. Those rules require me to answer all questions with complete accuracy and honesty, so you can detect a lie but not tell one, and if someone asks you a question, you're obliged to answer it. Correct, Miss Paimon. What clever rules. So is this Moso guy some top scientist at the Fountain Research Institute? He was a top scientist until he passed away. He died 30 years ago and Curb became evidence. Oh wow. He died? How? Relevant information retrieved. Dr. Moso died in a duel intending to prove his innocence after a court found him guilty. Why was he found guilty? Relevant information retrieved 30 years ago. Southside, keep asking questions, and if you keep asking questions, Curb has to keep answering them. Our priority should be... Nah, you can't stop us right there. I want to know what happened to that guy. Editor-in-chief, your Frazee will be too upset to eat if we don't find him. Paimon finds that unlikely. Well. Anyway, Curb and I are going to see what we can find about that knife. Let's meet first thing tomorrow at the Palais Marmonia. But Paimon's so curious, can you indulge her this once? We'll indulge you tomorrow. How about we make you a delicious breakfast? Oh, breakfast? Okay, looking forward to it. Ready. See you tomorrow morning then. Okay, they're gone. Paimon can't help but feel there's something going on their end though. Best not to stick your nose into other people's private lives. Yeah, it's been a busy day, so we should get some rest. We'll meet them at the Palais Marmonia tomorrow. We're until the following morning, 8 o'clock. Following morning. Actually, let's go do my daily commissions, huh? Or actually, did I do them already? Hold up. Oh, I did all of it? Cool. Alright, let's switch to this one. Let's go claim rewards.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild. Thank you for completing today's commissions. Here is your reward.
Alright, let's go back over here. She said tomorrow morning, so... Oh, this is morning, my bad. Alright.
I wonder what my dear sister Lynette is doing right now. Missing me to death, I'm sure.
Oh, 8 o'clock. Morning. Good morning. Morning, hey, telecard, how come there's no desk in here? There just isn't. We don't need desks for our work. Anyway, this bench is awesome. Look, it has a comfy cushions. Sit down quick. Come try the delicious breakfast I made for you. Well, thanks, telecard, but what is this? It smells a little odd. That's my special poisson chon pie. It's even tastier than the usual recipe. Oh no. It does smell odd, but that's why it's special. You piqued Prime's interest, but what about you, Arukubox? Curve, what do you think? And then analysis of the composition indicates eating this could be a difficult trial. Forget it, I'll let you try a pie. You're tougher than me. Awesome, we're real tough cookies. Then let's dig in. You and Pie wolf down a half portion of the odd smelling pie. Half an hour later, you both come back from outside, clutching your bellies. Just where did you disappear to? If you're still hungry, there's more. I made lots. Thanks, Talakar. No need though. Pie just went for a quick rest, and there's still some pie left. Arukubox, why don't we box it up for later? Your expressions wasn't it tasty? I thought I did a good job. Perhaps you're tough enough. Pie knows why they call it Poisson Pie now. The Poisson are on Pie on guts, chanting, "We want to swim back out." Huh? Oh, that sounds absolutely awful. I'm so sorry. Dang, Paimon, so brutal. Oh, don't worry about it. Paimon's better already. Anyway, the problem is Paimon's preferences, not your cooking. Back to the business. Did you get any info about your knife? Alright, Paimon forgot we were supposed to be working now. Okay, so about that, we did find something that might be useful. This is a knife from the Elegant Tableware Contemporary. The people who said Roger owes them money? Yeah, they masqueraded as legitimate business, claiming their tableware is favored by Fontaine's upper class and can be sold for hefty sums. People like Rothschild often fall for it. They pay a fee to join and get a pile of lousy tableware in return. Then they try to sell it for enough to make back their initial investment and then some. But the tableware itself is unsellable junk, so the victims had no choice but to find other fools to pass the baton to. I hear they call it expanding their downline network. Sounds pretty familiar. See, humans are creatures full of lies, but it seems like Roger didn't expand his downline network. In terms of ethical human relations, Mr. Roger's morals exceed the level of average person. He didn't continue to bring in more victims. Also, maybe his wife isn't the worst judge of character. But his financial acumen is way, way below average in the end. His poor wife had to deal with the fall and took the losses. Oh, that's true, but Weren't they exposed by the paper? Can you guys track down the money and help them recover their losses? Our colleagues got involved some time ago and made multiple arrests, but the ringleader is a crafty one and immediately claimed that the perpetrators of the scam were temporary employees. Most importantly, he kept all their accounts completely separate. As a result, recovering the losses has proven extremely difficult. Is there nothing we can do about it? Yeah, we can push things forward today. I got the location of their possible hideout, and I'll be investigating it later. Well, you found their lair? Mirage's Phantom is more capable than you think. Concerning the facts of this case, I now have reasons to believe that Sir Arthur was stolen by the elegant tableware confreer. Although it does sound very likely, it's best if you don't act so certain of it. We'll know once we get there. Let's go. Alright. Oh, I guess we're going underwater. How do people even get down here? Even with the diving suit, this would be difficult, wouldn't it? What the frick is this guy doing? Above me now? Dang. Keep a distance. Fading veteran. It seems we must go down. How troublesome. It would be best if you didn't get wet, but it seems we have no choice this time. You said so last time too. How's Curb? He's already 30s. His core and his components are all starting to get old, so he's got to maintain them. 30's still kind of young, isn't it? 30's not young. Yes, it is. Oh my gosh, why are they arguing about something so stupid? We're here. Let's see. Sure, are a lot of them in there. What should we do? Charge him, beat them up, make them confess. Don't be so violent, Pa. They're already fighting on the edge. It might destroy the evidence if we give them another scare. That's true. Then let's sneak in, find the evidence, and then beat them up. Do we have to beat them up? Well, it's such a small place, so a fight is inevitable anyway. Fine. Then is it possible to distract them? There must be something here that we can use. Curve, hide and wait here for us. You're too big to get spotted, so just come once we're done. As you wish. Let's hurry up and figure out how to lure them away.
Rest, rebuild!
I guess I wasn't supposed to break that. I guess I wasn't supposed to do that. Alright. Investigate. This pot had chicken legs in it. Is someone cooking something? How about adding in some seasoning to put them in the sea after the meal, or we can just do something to drive them away? Nice idea. Check your bag. Brand new useful seasoning, Arukubox. Out the teller card. Well, Pong has a feeling it'll be super effective. Hey, how could you put that in there? It's an insult to my culinary talents. Something bad, teller card. Your cooking might end up being a very significant contribution here. Power is certain they won't be able to overcome the trial toughness it poses. Really? Then fine. Let's hide and watch what happens. When Shao Tanya shouted, the entire elegant tableware confrérie started sculpting down on the food with extra seasoning. It doesn't take long before, one by one, subtle changes begin to appear on their face. Then they start running toward the exit with their hands clutching their stomachs. See, Telecard, they're experiencing the power of the Ascension Pie, just like I said. Hehe, I'm in a crowd, I'll go get the curve. Now then, we search for the evidence to our heart's content. An Archaea clockwork blocket, it looks quite old. What's this? Looks like it opens. Build a portrait of a girl. Database responding, database responding, database responding. Failed to retrieve information. Retrieval failed. Curve your database wouldn't respond without having relevant information, right? Did water get inside of you? Let's put this away for now. I'll let Curve take a look at it later. A clockwork blocket, an Archaea clockwork blocket. It looks quite old.
Everyone hold hands!
A reward on the road.
I see everything!
After getting the boot from the Order of the Fruit, I was really down in the dumps. Luckily, I've joined a new group, so I'm feeling a little better. This new group's operations are a little different from the last one anyway. Let's go. Intrepid Bowberry. Crafty Bullfruit, my brother, you've always been in my thoughts. I can't believe the higher and Kylo Lily tying you down just for the foreign to that stupid potion. I guess you're plumb out of luck now, huh? But don't worry, I made a big ruckus in the Order of the Fruit, and your defense team me had kicked me out over it, but I've got no regrets. I only hope that your soul can rest in peace. No one else knows this, but I put a lot of bullfruits in my new home to remember you by. Looks like only 4 of the 5 great operas of the Order of the Fruit now remain. I finally received my first mission to get my money off of some guy named Watcher. That old dog's got no shame. Refusing to repay his debt like that, I went out there and socked him twice before he caught up the pile of junk. The only thing in there that looked like it could be worth anything was this locket. It looked like a woman's, surely not his wife, right? Unbelievable, who in the right mind would marry a guy like that? Seems like something happened today. Directors 2 through 41 were all taken away. Supposedly the Steambird blew the lid off of our business and got the merchant's phantom involved. Luckily, I'm new and I'm safe for now, but I don't get it. Aren't we just in the regular old cutlery business? Whatever, it doesn't matter. To repay the boss's kindness, my first order of business is to pay that paper a little visit. I'd originally planned to tear them a new one, but the boss says that we should keep a low profile for now. I guess I'll start with that dumb bird at the door. Okay, so now we found the culprit. A knife through the bird's head should send them the message loud and clear, right? Since the other directors were taken away, I'll go to the boss after the job's done to tell them what I've done. He'll be so happy, he might even give me a promotion. Let's go interpret Valkyrie away. Well, that explains why the knife was there. So we gotta look for the Valkyrie guy. An overwhelming amount of teamwork is scattered all across the tail and a messy yet charming pile that right for the taking. A table knife just like the one left outside the same bird. It must be them. Who cooked this who cooked today? Find him and kill him. Boss, I'll go find the cook. This agent right here is today's job, so who's gonna kill me? Russia's phantom agent? How did he get in here? I don't think you got time to worry about that right now. We've obtained evidence of your crimes. Evidence, but officer, all of them were temporary workers, and did you arrest them already? We're working on another case right now. All of your suspects in a plot to get revenge against the same bird by stealing Sir Arthur. The paper, impossible. I never had any grudges toward them. In fact, I even want to thank them for pointing out the flaws in our business model. You're good before us, but what will you do once we show you this? Let's see. See, Director 42 admitted in the diary, busted. Food, didn't I tell you to keep a low profile for now? But, boss, are we supposed to just lie down and take it when they're bullying us like this? The Marisha's phantom officer, with all due respect, this fool is just a temporary employee. He hasn't even passed his probation period. Since he's suspected of breaking the law and committing a crime, I have no choice but to fire him in the spirit of justice. Hey, how much longer are you planning to using that same old trick? But fire me? Why, boss? Didn't you just say earlier that I'm the only one here who has always been loyal to you? Who are you? What are you talking about? You're fired. We have nothing to do with each other from now on. Taking away honor agency is all yours. Boss, you betrayed me. Alright, you dirty double timing dog. I'll take you down with me.
Suffocate!
Now they're fighting amongst themselves.
That was below par.
Hey!
Suffocate!
Terminate! Hold the line!
Pick the wrong test subject.
Archie, but idiot, how dare you go against me? You filthy traitor's butt, you can't stop me. Alright, that's enough. Just play nicely now, would you? Hey, redhead, hurry up and fess up. Where's Sir Arthur? Hey, cut it out, shorty. I'm not on your side either, unless you're willing to do me a favor. Help me convict this traitor's backsliding thief of a felony and make the rest of his life a living hell, then I'll try my best to cooperate with you. The merchant's fountain never negotiates with criminals, but with the evidence we already have, the quality of life of his won't be too different from what you're hoping for. Huh, don't do that. So, are you gonna come clean now? Alright, fine, I'll tell you everything. I didn't actually take Sir Arthur. I know it's strange, but someone got to it before me, so I just stuck the knife in there as a warning. Huh, it wasn't there? You're lying, right? Hurry, you got this, Kurt. It's your time to shine. Anonymous detected and Mr. Intrepid for Valkyrie's data. What? It really wasn't this redhead? So, did you see anything at the scene? I saw a really smelly drunk lying on the ground, just like the debtor watcher. All I wanted was to stay well away from him. Then it's Roger, right? Is there no one else? Even if there's no one else, you're gonna have to give us someone. You cut short the trail we were following, and you were going to have to take responsibility for it. Now you're just making things difficult for me. You can do it, Mr. Interpreted Valber. You even fought back against your own boss. You're right, let me think it over for a moment. Director 42, can I say something? What? Do you have any leads? No, I don't. Then just wait a minute, can you see that I'm racking my brains right now? Oh, I got it, I just remembered something. I went to the food center in search of a locksmith because I needed their help to break into the paper's office at night in Arukubox. But what do you know, I ran into someone who was also trying to find a way to sneak into the paper. Who was it? What was their name? I don't know, but he was dressed like a member of the Fatui. Oh, okay, Fatui then? Again? Justice may be absent, but the Fatui never are. And what did he do after that? How would I know? I'm not sewer stalker. This time, it's certain he's the one who stole Sir Arthur. Oh, but every certainty of yours has been wrong so far. It's certainly different this time, don't you remember? There were 4 pairs of the footprints at the scene, so there were 4 suspects at most. The Fatuis is the 4th suspect. What if it isn't him? Hey, don't look down at me, I bet my uniform on it, alright? If I'm wrong again, I'll quit and stay home. Calm down, alright? Let's not be too hasty. Hey, Redhead, can you find that guy? Why don't we just try our luck in the food center? I've seen him there one or more than one occasion. Someone dressed as Fatus in the food center. He really is there. He won't be difficult to spot. Alright, let's do that. We'll take these criminals back first and head to the food center. Don't forget your promise. You better convict that 2-timing traitor. Pin him to the wall. Don't worry, neither of you is going anywhere. Oh, wait, where is he? Where did their boss go? He was just here a moment ago. Well, he snuck off in that direction while you were distracted. What? Why didn't you say something sooner? Well, I wanted to, but you kinda saw me, didn't you? You sneaky conniving, darn it. He threw his knife. He knew his life would be a living hell, so he fled. Hey, how about you let me go and get him for you? There you go. What do you think, Curve? Hey, somebody else, Mr. Valverde. He's telling the truth. Then get going, Redhead. Don't disappoint us. Don't worry, I'll give you my word as a man. Are we really just gonna let him go? Just like that? What's wrong with that? If someone deceives another, shouldn't we support the victim in getting their revenge? I know what's like to feel angry after being tracked. Well, Kurt, you should be taking note of this. As you wish, I have recorded the behavioral psychology data of everyone involved in my learning module. So let's stop wasting time here. Our primary objective is to take the others back to the Moderators Phantom and then get to the food center. You escort the criminals back to the Moderators Phantom, and without a moment's rest, you immediately rush to the food center, the hunting grounds of other suspects. Well, we're at the food center now. We're at the beginner search. Let's go to a spot with large crowd. Someone in the fraternity unit should stick out. Look, isn't that the guy? You're here. Huh? So did you bring the goods? Who are you? Huh? That's not the code. Who are you? Shoot, I gotta get out of here. Huh? Were we exchanging passphrases just now? Forget that. Alright, don't let him get away. So who is it waiting for? He's freaking... He finally caught up to you, but why run like that? That was exhausting. Stop chasing after me. I haven't done anything wrong. Why run if you're innocent? That won't hold up in court. Why don't you tell me what crimes I committed, huh? You stole Sir Arthur. Hey, I didn't steal that. Quite certain someone stole it now, aren't we? Crud. Don't even think about trying to weasel your way out of this. Even though you've been looking for a way to sneak in the paper's office. Take a look at my uniform, take a look at your own. Are you trying to cause an international crisis? Do you want to say bye-bye to your life? No, wait, is that serious? No, after I complete this mission, I'll be able to retire early. Don't be like this. Then why don't you try making this a bit easier for me, If you make things difficult for me, then it's only fair that I do the same. Picture your retired life for a moment. When you sit down to eat, you'll look across and see me. Every day you go on, I'll be your chaperone, and for every travel photo you'll take, I'll be there too, smiling. Oh, stop, that's enough. Don't terrify me like that, I'll come clean, alright? It's not like it's a secret anyway. I'm Bob Ballard, a peripheral intelligence officer. What peripheral means is that I'm not very important. So I was tasked with locating a research base belonging to a scientist known as Mosso Lombroso. Okay, so relating to this guy over here. Mosso Lombroso, isn't that Dr. Mosso? You've heard of him too? He passed away some 30 years ago and his research base is said to contain valuable information, but no one knows its location. What does that have to do with the Steambird? Because Dr. Mosso's death is linked to the Steambird, and I'm sure the paper knows something. It's linked to the paper? Correct, that's why I contacted some of the editors, hoping to get an inside scoop. Isn't that the editor who is arguing with Talakard? Wouldn't he reveal the paper's inside info? I sent him a small gift. Do you recall that paper that recently exposed the elegant teamwork comparing scammers? I provided the details of their crimes. Well, so you did that. You're really amazing, huh? Thank you. Though I may only be a peripheral personnel, I'm one of the better ones. Anyway, the exclusive report gave Jung's reputation quite a boost, but when I contacted him again, he said he had nothing to repay me with. Utterly despicable. That's when you decide to sneak in? Indeed, but I noticed something odd when I got there that night. The signature Steambird at the door was gone. It vanished before you arrived? Not again. That's right, and there was an envelope on a pedestal acting on my instinct as an intelligence officer. I opened the envelope. To my surprise, it was full of threats. What, the envelope at the scene? How could you sneak a peek at someone else's letter? Let us look too? Luckily I kept it with me. Please help yourselves. To the Steambird, Mosso's death 30 years ago is still on my mind. Whenever I think of your paper's rhetoric, which intentionally passes off the falsehoods as truth, I simply cannot suppress my indignation. As such, I have taken Sir Arthur captive. I eagerly await your paper's sincere repentance, issue a public apology, and surrender Mosso's legacy. Should you continue to spin a web of lies that obfuscates the truth, I will be left with no choice but to slay that Steambird, Crow, or Blackbird. Are you done? The one who signed it is Crow or Blackbird. Is the criminal you're looking for? But is this for real? Is the paper really linked to Dr. Mosso's death? There's a mistake. The inheritance mentioned here is probably Dr. Mosso's research base. The paper definitely knows something. Throughout, I put out some feelers in my circles, hoping this Crow or Blackbird would be willing to meet with me if she's in the same line of work that is. Best case scenario, we can work together, and even if that fails, I don't want her to raise any alarms, as it would only disturb my work. But as it turns out, we're the only ones that showed up. Talakard, it seems you made a mistake again, huh? Talakard, what's wrong? Curve, tell me now. Tell me this guy's lying. Biological indicators detected to be normal, but Mr. Ballard is telling the truth. Donna, you peripheral, why aren't you the culprit? You lost me my uniform. Calm down, Talakard, we weren't serious. Don't pay it any mind. But I might. I was serious. I care about whether I'm useful. I said I would figure out it from the four suspects, yet none of them was the culprit. I guess I'm just completely useless. Editor-in-Chief, if Fraser was right to ask for your help, I should just take off this uniform and leave. Relevant information detected. Agent Talakard, you can be useful. You can write for the Steambird's fantasy column, just like the editor Jack suggested. That's not comforting in the least. Wouldn't it be better just to name Ballard the criminal? At least that might make Talakard feel better. Cough, cough. Miss Pyle, are you suggesting that I can lie? Can lie to be a source of discomfort? Or a source of comfort? That doesn't count as a lie. Pyle means that when you're comforting someone, sincerity is what counts. For example, when Pyle is worried that by getting away from eating too many slime, Ballard might say that Pyle would still be cute even if she gets fat or something like that. Yes, I would sincerely comfort Pyle. No, I would feel sorry for Pyle. No, I would just call out Pyle for being a glutton. Hey, you're supposed to take Pyle outside. That's enough. Curve can only analyze biological data. He can't understand all that. Forget it. You can go, Ballard. Thank you so much. Huh, Talakard, you? Han, Arukubox, I know you two both are amazing and tenacious. I'm just a stupid piece of dead wood that is always rolling downhill and finding new lows. I break the slightest torch. I'm sorry, but from here on out, I'll just leave everything up to you. No. You helped us narrow down the suspects. I'd like to buy both of you dinner. One last time, we'll go to a nice fancy place like the Hotel de Boer, so you won't have to eat the trash I made. No. Okay, it was bad, but no. A pine hates farewell dinners. Curve, talk some sense into her. Agent Talakard suggests you reconsider writing for the Steambird's fantasy column. Alright, that's enough. I really need to think things through. Anyway, I see all of you at the hotel is aboard tonight. Don't forget to come. Mama knows Alucard is a straightforward person, but it still feels so sudden. Was today really that bad? It probably wasn't just about today. I hope she gets better by tonight. Let's get some rest too. Pawn's quite tired after so much investigating. According to Ballard, he has been to the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, the sword was already missing. At that time, he noticed a letter at the scene. His intelligent operative Nancy Kington, leading him to open the letter, read it, and take it with him. Opening letter. Wait until tonight. Alright, Arukubox, good evening. Wait, is that her out of uniform? Alucard, your clothes. You haven't resigned already, have you? Not just yet, I just took off my uniform because it makes me feel much lighter, so do I look good in these? You look much better, even your voice sounds gentler. This must be the right life for me since I can't do anything. It's best not to do anything at all. No. Not thinking like that, it just so happened to be a really tricky case. It isn't just this case. Have you heard of the Fontaine's Aquabus? That's how we got to Fontaine. Then you must have taken the Clementine line, right? Avil is the tour guide there, and Elephant is in charge of the Navia line. Actually, I used to be a tour guide too. I was a guide on the 3rd line and Kalas line. It used to travel to the Fontaine Research Institute, but service was suspended due to the incident. Well, you used to be a tour guide? That's awesome. That's not awesome at all. Tour guides aren't exactly the elite. Being assigned as a tour guide is what happens when you're bad at being an agent. Also, you returned to the Ministry's Phantom because the line stopped operating? Not quite. I was laid off due to the complaints from tourists. Some praised me in person, but wrote complaints as soon as they got home. They said my voice grates like a crow. Whoa. That's so mean. I couldn't have said that. Oh, I don't mean the complaint. I couldn't have said that they told me I was doing well to my face when they clearly had a problem with me. I'll let you in on one secret. Editor Jenk was the first to complain that I sounded like a crow. He's such a hypocrite. No wonder you were arguing with him back then. Pawan sort of gets it now. Let's not dwell on annoying stuff like that. Now is the time to focus on enjoying some delicious food. Hotel de Board was recommended by official tourists. I may not like it, but I think you might. But shouldn't we wait for Curve? He's not here yet. That's fine, he doesn't eat this kind of thing anyway. He just wants to record Hotel de Board's data into his light learning module. Curve is really special. Yes, I'm very happy to have met him. However, his core is aging rapidly, so he will go into hibernation mode soon. His body parts can be replaced, but not his core. Hibernate? Are you trying to say he will stop moving? Forever. I'm really just completely useless, aren't I? I can't solve my cases as an agent. I get complaints as a tour guide, and let's not even talk about my attempts at making breakfast. Now I can't even manage evidence properly. Do you sneak out and try to get Curve repaired? No one but Dr. Mosul can repair Curve. I just wanted him to see more about how humans lie and help him overcome the muscle protocols. Why? That would be amazing. Curve could even become a genuine human. Feels like Pine just heard something incredible. Dr. Mosul's true goal was to create a machine that would gradually become human by understanding lies in humanity. That's Curve's ultimate form. Let's just say that a Fontanian scientist called Alain Guillotine created an amazing thinking machine hundreds of years ago, and Dr. Mosul seemed to want to surpass that. Oh, Alain Guillotine. She's talking about Seymour, right? A thinking machine made by Alain Guillotine, could that be Seymour? Yep. But can understanding lies make someone human? Dr. Mosul believed that humans have various reasons for lying, with various feelings underlying those reasons. It is those emotions that make them human. So he recreated So he created a no-lying protocol. If Curve learns to lie like humans one day, then it means that he's no longer bound by the machine programming and has required human emotions. Okay, so the rule is there for a robot, but then if he breaks it, then he's not a robot anymore. We're out of here investigating cases because I want to see how humans lie. I want him to learn. Then you definitely can't give up. Shouldn't we fight under harder to give Curve more time? But how? Dr. Muscle is gone now, but his research base is still out there. Right, there must be a maintenance manual or something. I went through everything already and didn't find anything about the base. How about the newspaper? Would they have any leads? Didn't the Fatus say something about that too? The guy was an amateur. If the Mysteries Phantom doesn't know, then the newspaper certainly won't. You're just looking for excuses, Talakard. You're actually just afraid of failure, aren't you? No one fails forever. If you hit rock bottom, your only way is up. Yep. I've hit rock bottom? Yeah, you even took off your uniform. So I won't fail anymore? That's right, you absolutely will not fail again. In my humble analysis, Miss Pyron is lying. Oh my god. Hey, wait a second, Curve. Can you just have shown up a little bit later? But such lies have a chance to mold reality. Oh? What are you talking about, Curve? Lies molding reality? 30 years ago, Dr. Muscle and I performed our first public test in Hotel de Board. At that time, there was only 4 tables, 8 chairs, and a waiter. He was also the owner. He said to me, Restaurant de Board will certainly become a renowned luxury hotel. It was just like Miss Pyron's statement, a lie based on sincerity. But today, as you can see, all the board has exquisite carpeting, expensive decorations, 2 dining areas, and an endless stream of guests. I think that if the lie about the board became true, then the statement that Asian Telecard will not fail again has the possibility of becoming true. Shutting down the light learning module? Was Curve being a little odd just now? What was he talking about? It's a light learning module. It resides in Curve's core, and once it's enabled, it makes Curve spew a bunch of illogical nonsense. I'm starting to doubt Curve's reliability. I think Curve has a point. Well, Pyron thinks that some humans say things that don't make sense. Does that mean Curve is improving? It does. Telecard, are you going to give up when Curve is just showing signs of improvement? Well, how can you please say that thing again? Say what? You absolutely will not fail again. Oh, that's right, because we've already hit rock bottom. I get it, then I'll try again one more time. If Curve is still learning, then I have to help him. Telecard really is like a child sometimes. She gets moody so quickly, but also perks up just as quickly. Sounds like you, Paimon. Is Paimon not mature enough? You're even shorter than Telecard. Relax, Paimon, you're pretty mature. Oh, just stop with the shit chat. We should take action at once, since the newspaper might know something. Let's keep our eyes on the prize and keep investigating the theft. Since there are 4 of us, why don't we each roleplay the suspect and recreate the crime scene? We might even find a breakthrough. Telecard brain is working fast. Paimon likes the idea. Let's go to the scene board for now. Father is an engineer, but she's too young though.
If you want tea or water, just help yourselves.
You're the smallest here, Pan, so you will be Kevin. I'll be Dirty Roger. Mr. Ballard's here for Dr. Mosa, so let Curve be him. Then all that's left is the redhead. Leave it to me. Alright, let's got the role, so let's reenact the night. Sir Arthur's disappearance. What did all these guys do? The first thing to reenact is the order of their arrival. Let's see. Yeah, he has been in the scene of crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. Okay, so the drunkard is this guy. I haven't been to the scene of the crime before, but when he arrived, Sir Arthur was already missing. And then after time, he took out the gem knife and stuck it in there. So this is the word for them. Yep. Oh. I guess he was here first? Oh wait, he was there before Valberry, that's why. Incredible. Arukubox is absolutely correct. I am the first to arrive. I'm also a middle-aged man who was kicked out by his father. I've been loitering around here because I've been trying to get a job at the paper. On the night of the incident, I drank a little, and I remember Sir Arthur sitting on his precious pedestal before I got completely drunk. Later on, I fell asleep on the road, and then, when Balor, the second suspect, arrived, I immediately noticed that Sir Arthur wasn't where he should be. So the real thieves saw Sir Arthur between the time of my arrival and Mr. Rochester falling asleep, and that Colonel left a letter full of threats in the paper. So between the drunk and Mr. Rochester. At the time of my intelligence officer incident, I read the letter left by the thief and took it with me from the scene after that. How about this? I'm Intrepid Valbrite, Director 42 of Criminal Gang. I want to revenge in Paris. I promised to run Sir Arthur straight through. But Sir Arthur was gone when I got there. I was furious, but there was nothing I could do. I just stabbed the knife into the peasant to scare them off and left. Finally, upon return, I'm Kevin, a prawn child. I'm here to get Sir Arthur to spread the word about my dad's a big fat weasel. But Sir Arthur was gone and there was a knife in his favorite pedestal. I tried to look for it, but all I found was a smelly old man. I somehow woke him and that terrified me, and I took the knife to defend myself and ran as fast as I could. I didn't even notice when the button turned off my clothes. Indeed, I'm that smelly old man, and the commotion Kevin made woke me up, and I vaguely caught sight of him running off with something. At that, I looked forward to the paper's office and saw that Sir Arthur was missing, and I was afraid of becoming a suspect, so I hurried back to my usual haunt at the docks. So this is everything that happened. Pilot thinks our reenactment went perfectly, but did we miss anything? The threatening letter? That's right, we forgot about that letter, and since the thief letter is tied to the incident from 30 years ago, the paper should have some idea about the thief's identity, right? Yeah, but the paper is still in the dark after all of this. We should deliver this letter to them immediately. How could we have overlooked something so crucial? Because all of you were too busy trying to console me. I'm so sorry for being a burden. You shouldn't think like that, Telecard. Have you read through the Dr. Moses' case files? Those should be really the exclusive information. Another that you mentioned is I forgot to tell you about the contents. Let's go over them there to discuss it. Dr. Moses is closely linked to that paper, so it feels weird to talk about it right on the outside from the door. That's why it's private. You want to know why Dr. Moses was tried, right? It actually stemmed from public opinion. Well, not long after the existence of Dr. Moses' lie detector was made public, the Steamboard published several articles on it and quickly drew the public's attention. Relevant information retrieved. Moses is exclusive behind the lies. Moses protocols to watch, lie detector, a game of authority. The paper used special features like these to incite the widespread fear and worry among the general public. Soon the public opinion began to turn against Dr. Moses. What were they worried about? For example, how to guarantee that the lie detector's output is credible? What would happen if the suspect in trial isn't lying but Kerr says he is? Would mistrust and injustice result? But if Kerr's reliability can't be guaranteed, then these concerns would evaporate. Relevant information retrieving content from the lie detector, a game of authority. When using protocols to restrict authority, the central question is not the lie detector's reliability, but its ability to remain independent from outside authorities. As the article points out, Kerr is just a machine, so what would happen if the people put their trust in Kerr? Yes, someone could control Kerr and use it to falsify results. So the most protocols are there to prevent that, right? Relevant information retrieve content from most protocols to watch. It must be noted that the most protocols are man-made. There is a possibility of them being modified. This may be proved to be a well-concealed trap. Well, are they accusing Dr. Muscle of secretly tampering or leaving back doors? This is just the beginning. All kinds of other characters piled on after the Seabird triggered the first outpouring of public opposition. Rather information retrieved, the fish cannot live in clear water, rejected Goldfish Bowl World, published by the Seven Nations Gazette. Shocking misjudgment of the lie detector, published by Short Anthologies. Shocking judgment of lie detector? Did Kerr make a mistake? That was just a lie, of course. Kerr was never involved in any case, much less in misjudging one, but that just shows how public opinion works, so it was just all downhill from there for Dr. Muscle. And then even some came forward and made accusations against the doctor. They called the lie detector a total scam and all the results were completely manufactured. They believed the doctor was deceiving the public in an attempt to gain the power to pass judgment over others, and so they demanded the doctor to be severely punished and the lie detector to be destroyed. Aren't all those accusations a little too serious? Would anyone even believe stuff like that? Many did. They were all just ordinary people, so how could they differentiate the truth from lies? When we don't even have access to sufficient information, we believe what others want us to believe. And it just so happened that at such a critical conjuncture, the Seabird did something huge. They provided evidence that exposed Dr. Moso as having falsified results. Their evidence was key to Dr. Moso's conviction. Evidence did Dr. Moso really deceive everyone? The doctor refused to admit it, of course, and so he died defending himself in a duel. Only then did things start to calm down. The paper's reputation skyrocketed, and a useless fake like Kerr was soon forgotten. They were just left with the Marshu's phantom as evidence. So is Kerr the real deal or not? Well, I think Kerr is the real deal, and Dr. Muscle was wrongly accused. Then was the evidence presented by the paper falsified, or did they make a mistake? But the person who wrote the threatening letter seems to think that the paper literally fabricated those lies in search of fame, profit, or something else. Oh, then she could be someone very close to Dr. Muscle back for revenge. Probably would definitely avenge Arukubox if Arukubox was wrong like that. I probably can't bear to think about it. Thanks, Paimon. But Dr. Muscle passed away 30 years ago, so someone very close to him. I wonder if Euphrasia knows anything. Should we go see her then? Don't worry, she wasn't in charge of the paper at the time, and I don't think Euphrasia is a bad person. Fine, looks like we'll have to ask her about it tomorrow. Today was a total information overload. Paimon said needs time to recover. Alright, then let's get rest and meet outside the paper tomorrow morning. Wait, was it her? Let's see 6 sons. Well, I guess there's nothing else for me to do, huh? I can do like one more lead line and call it a day.
Allow me! Propagate! Ah!
Alright, I'm probably gonna call it a day today, and I'll see you guys again on Monday. Anyways, bye bye.